play for these mid to late game team fights. You know, Shaker, Disruptor, there's a lot of team fight strength there. So they're just looking to kind of be the team that weathers the storm in terms of the TSM aggression.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to what happens in that mid lane, because we've got 4 supports that are pretty damn good at rotating to guard runes and collapse onto mid.
I just feel like this top lane has been really overplayed by Talon in terms of how well they're doing.
I guess that Fisher block you mentioned at the very start helped out, right?
Well, Q down bottom could be in some trouble.
Yeah, getting dragged back. A few more hits here. The Rubik not able to finish it. And it's
Fisher.
And Savage, well, he's going for it, but it's actually KP that gets first blood. Sableye dying bottom to the Fisher, and the clicks out from Savage. So the first 2 kills of the match going the way of Talon.
Yeah. This mid lane once again. Kodo is destroying this puck. He's doing so well in terms of CS. Already hit level 6. Rubik's here TPing just for the bottle refill, but holy cow, is Makoto doing well.
Yeah, it's felt like this has shifted in the same way that like Ember against Puck has shifted as well. They're going to try and grab onto Dubu. There we go. Another kill on dying. 4-0 start for Talon.
Disruptors kind of owning up top 2 now, and KP, yeah, having a great time. They're not done. They found Moon Meander now. Makoto's got Rolling Thunder.
Chase back into the forest. Arcane Rune on Makoto as well, so missing Rolling Thunder here doesn't feel too bad, but he's just going to swashbuckle forward, keep shield crashing away. And Moon is annoying, he's a nuisance, and he's going to make them really sweat for it. So Makoto will be able to finish him off with a final swashbuckle there. Oh, Moon Meander. Scout out again, level 3, 8 minutes in on this Rubik. Swash misses though from Makoto. Oh, yeah, Moon maybe dodges it there, but a good Fisher from Q. A little bit of lane farm to himself, and he's eyeing up Sableye. Fisher into Swash, jump in with the enchant. Don't even need to spend the echo. Okay, he does. Dunk him down for good measure. As the tombstone was thrown in there from Dubu to try and force a fight around the outpost.
Talon, they're gonna second guess this.
Oh, the vision though. Look at that damage onto the Undying. High ground orbs. Dubu's like, yeah, they saw me coming.
Back in now. No Undying, no tombstone, but here comes the rest of TSM. They're kind of looping around. They're going to get here in time, though.
Tomato out there with his 2.5 minutes of Aegis. Getting glimpsed and pinged out. The nice wall stomp in from KP. Focusing on the sniper, but he's got heals coming in from Undying and the Dawnbreaker. But the Doom there. He's going to focus down Sableye while the Hive dies and buys back. The Requiem wound up, but missed time from Savage. Tomato stomped though. The chain stuns, maybe a save in, but Q will land. A nice jump in with the enchant totem stun. And TSM being pulled apart.
Oh, Glimpse back too.
Glimpse back another one. Dubu dragged into the waiting arms of Talon here. And even though the Pango was Dubu, the sacrifice, he realizes very quickly that he is dead to rights.
KP may find Bryle. He doesn't have the vision though. Bryle sees him, so should be fine.
And move across that mid lane.
Mid tier 2, so they actually got this outpost, and they're going to get jumped on. Puck goes in. They found Shaker.
Yeah, Bryle immediately snapping in onto the Earthshaker. Another waiting whip back there, gets broken and hit by the Silver Edge, while Sableye, battling in the 1v1, gets doomed up while the Static Storm catches it onto Bryle's puck, and they take him down. In the back lines, Makoto also causing issues for TSM. Gets out of danger, didn't even spend Rolling Thunder. Prepping for this Roshan battle early. Scan is there, the Fisher from Q connecting onto Sableye, but that chip is dead. Rolling Thunder comes in to crash onto Moon Meander as the Doom. And he's going to focus in again onto Sableye, just dooming the Dawnbreaker as quick as he can. The Echo slams straight onto Moon Meander, but Tomato, he shreds through one. Looks to face off against Savage now, but KP batters into him. The buybacks from TSM come a little too late as Sableye, he brought back, Solar Guardian in, and then TP's home with his BKB.
Bryle's not done though. He's going to try and finish off this Disruptor. Will he pay the price for it? Doesn't look like it. Gets the ult to the high ground. Chases on though.
Bryle blinks away. Slowed by the diffusal blade, but yeah, has another ult to John too.
Yeah.
KP can't.
I've seen a lot of SFs really prioritizing it.
Oh yeah, that Furious puck. I'm not going to use it here. Going to try and go for the Requiem instead. And there's the save. Bryle going to come back in. Filled up the Rubik a long last with Makoto there, but a coil back onto him and a Doom on the Dawnbreaker. Gonna separate this fight down while Dubu's the one being focused down along with Hyde. Bryle finished off by Makoto, and the Dawnbreaker, the final casualty there for TSM. Well, it might not be the final one because Savage moving in with Makoto onto the sniper now. Tomato turns to the BKB, but it's not just TSM. You have to worry about the Doom and the Pango offering tremendous damage themselves, and we end up with a team wipe. Talon shred through TSM here in their top lane.
Yeah, the fight looked like it started okay for TSM.
Afraid though of this Q Earthshaker. Oh, the Fisher, the Blink Echo. That's why you have to be so very afraid of the Q Earthshaker. Bryle dead for 70 seconds now, and Talon with an opening to go high ground again potentially.
Yeah, it's just division gaming.
Koto, the Blink Stomp from KP. They're aiming the sniper. They've lost high quickly. Buy back immediately though with this enchant totem Fisher
Stole
with the
Doom,
shard, stunning up the sniper. He's doomed up and dead. KP on a wicked 6 streak, and TSM, 2 heroes dead with no buyback. Dubu going to be a third. And Talon, of course, he has that presence aura affects buildings from his 15 Talon already there. Able to take down the buildings quickly. Tier 1 and 2 bottom though, yeah.
Yeah, oh, tier 1, yeah, okay. Yeah, they got their work to get the mega creeps. But, see, they may just be thinking about Roshan as well. They lift SF, they want to kill him.
He's
Savage, he's alone.
And he doesn't get his BKB off, so he's dead.
He gets doomed up and easily picked off. Like,
catch up, no coil for 20 seconds though. So Makoto gonna try and turn his back with the bash and the static storm, force the self-fuels out of the puck now. A disarm on the Pango means he's lacking that ability to keep damage going. He needs backup from his squad as well to arrive. Rolling Thunder blink forward, gonna try and catch Dubu out here, push down to the low ground, and Sniper opening up onto the Pango here. Dubu's still dead though.
oh, they're in trouble though.
They doom the sniper. Makoto is in trouble, coiled up by Bryle, catching up to the Pango, and Q there with a nice Fisher, lining up the ability for KP to keep the stunts going, and finally kill the sniper off.
And he's still got Doom. He could find a new target here.
Hey, refreshed up.
There he is. He got the bus.
Straight onto the puck, find another one. A sloppy fight. I mean, it's back and forth, but that's all down to the Pango, dragging TSM further. Just refresh a shard, and an arcane rune on Makoto. That's huge here. TSM have got a lot of challenges ahead of them, and they realize that this is no place to be. Time to fall back and find a more favorable place to sit. Dubu does get a high ground tombstone, but the rest of his squad have already turned tail to run away. The double Doom, they're all over the place. He's got the AoE Doom, that's what the noise is. Aghanim Scepter up on KP, chasing forwards. Refreshes up now.
The self-doom. Well, doesn't quite get the results he was hoping for. It's just an undying kill, but they're playing with an Aegis now, and this SF is absolutely massive. Has the refresher shot in his backpack ready to go as well, and there's just so little TSM can do at this point. But the high ground defense is their best bet. You know, you're playing with Sniper on the high ground, you're just looking to sit back and make it as hard as possible for Talon to get this last lane of frags.
That's like because the AoE Doom makes the noise every time it touches something, right? So I heard the noise twice, and I was like, he double doomed someone, but there's no one nearby. What's going on? And Talon, smoking up top. They're gonna find Saberlight. He's all out in the open. Gets the BKB off before the chain stun though. Q there trying a little harder than maybe required to overlap his stuns, but they've got the catch regardless. But the life's still out of the Dawnbreaker now, but the SF into the back blows up the Rubik. Dawn's still alive, but not for long. It's Savage with the double kill, and 2 heroes dead with no buyback. Means the Fisher into Rolling Thunder, beautifully executed over the puck, and the Doom fighting Sniper in the back forces the GG out of TSM.
The Aghanim's Doom making an appearance here in the late game, and very convincing game in the end from Talon. I mean, there were a few moments where things, you know, there were like TSM got...
She's set basically.
Exactly.
Oh, level 29 Morphling Tomato.
Yeah.
Another one level away.
I feel like I see a lot of players who are level 29 on heroes. Like, they didn't prep for TI properly.
Or maybe it's like they got to level 29, their Dota Plus expired, they've not bought another month of it.
I don't know how it works.
Oh, Moon Meander taking a significant amount of damage, and he's actually rebounded back into this trample of Q. Very far is up, one more hit, they'll get it! Q gets first blood, traded out, but Saberlight, even though he gets that kill, still holding the arcane rune on the puck.
Yeah, just using the dominated enchanted creep to tank the shots and do some extra damage. They're getting this tower very low. Moon can't go in. If he goes in, Makoto's just going to kill him, I feel like.
And they go on the end.
Yeah.
Trying to kill up Hyde, but that final bit of damage from the tire looked like maybe the Edge could get it away with the Nature's Attendance. Top jungle looking for Savage. Saberlight and Moonmeander, they see the Lina straight in with a rebound disposed. Savage tries to get spells out before she dies, kill off some neutrals, but she knows there's no escaping. As Saberlight spends that first exorcism for a big kill on the Light Striker Ray misses. Tomato healed by the hand of God. TSM not coming in to save him though, as they are fighting in the mid lane. They're gonna get the Morphling out of there though. Somehow Tomato escaping danger while KP dies mid.
Yep. Ryle made the rotation back mid with the Blink Dagger, and yet Tomato able to keep himself alive and not require rotations.
Well, one being jumped on. Dodges the avalanche and will draw to the orb after the toss ends, but Moonmeander here with a Dispose Unleash, Coil expended and an onslaught forward. Moonmeander still going to pick off the puck though, and the Primal Beast open up here for Saberlight to chase forward. KP's arrived, but to no avail. Bryle can go for another combo in, try to blow up Hyde with a bit more damage to the Spirit Siphon. They'll get the streak onto Bryle's Tiny. And
that's a true carry play. You know, if you're 0-0-0 at 30 minutes in, you're done your job.
Good dispose save and the toss play. Moonmeander and Bryle both trying to slip away from this as Talon. They hunt for the Tiny, but he's so incredibly tanky. Laguna Blade spent on the Moonmeander now, but he's got the Psychic Lifesteal and the Unleash to go. The Ravage from KP won't click on anyone but the Marcy, so they kill off Moon at the very least. But now the turnaround from TSM. Thinking about going high.
You know, Marcy's going EKP, like, which is totally fine, makes sense, but without a blink, they don't have the best catch for puck.
Oh, they're on the tie, tossing him back across the Tomato, and they've got enough magic damage. Adaptive strike, a lot of right click with a sidekick, huge DPS to burst KP.
Yeah. Morph is saying, we're not sidekicking out Tiny, I'm the real carry here.
Yeah.
And he's got Sky now. That to me is the big item for
have a bigger chance of a team fight around Roshan as Hyde under the Glimmer Cape gets a bit of distance from Saberlight and Moonmeander, but not from Bryle. In with that massive tree volley. Q down to low HP as well. BKBs and pulverizes into the DP, but Tomato comes out with a double kill. Both supports annihilated by the Morphling and the Hurricane. Drags the Tide back into them. They will kill off Moonmeander now, and KP, he's holding Ravage, but he won't get a chance to use it. Tomato triples up, gets the takedowns on them all, and Roshan's available to them with his difficult times for them, as it looks like now. He's got Chrysalis, Enchantress doesn't stand a chance against that.
That's why you go tree volley, because there's an edge.
And mid lane, Hurricanes? Dubu toying with Q there, just dragging him around a little bit. 23 Savage down bottom. What's happening down there? TPing away from Tomato.
That was a very brave LSA before he TP'd. He missed it. Luckily, stuff. Tomato, like if Tomato just waved on top of him, he would have tied there, but Tomato doesn't. And now we get to finish up the racks, and they may just go for a second lane here, try and force a puck buyback. He does have it. Top lane, meanwhile. Okay.
Half health from Laguna Blade. They get the kill on the Death Prophet. But the rest of TSM, they're on your tier 3 top.
Home in trouble, guys. Home in trouble.
Morphling's going to wait for back as the Aegis expires. 3 hits and the Enchantress disappears.
They're trying to force this.
Expiring before our very eyes, and they do move forward. KP has Blink Ravage. Bomb Center's Wraith packed. Morphling trying to be focused down here by Talon, but the damage from the tree volley nearly annihilates the puck. Tide Hunter, with the 3 of them chasing Tomato, they desperately scramble and want this kill. But in the back lines, Makoto's Bryle going to solo kill the Ench here. Yes, no, maybe, yes, he does. A little dangerous though. Rebound, the totem, seal flopping into danger again, getting exposed across but dead to Savage. In jumps Saberlight though, focusing the Lina, disarming up Savage as well, while Morphling trash right through with the right damage. Light Striker is there and the Lina dead. Tide now stranded. Another seal flop to the high ground, gets a bit of distance for KP, and a blink away to TP. Tomato is close to getting one touch in there to cancel the blink.
These teams don't know that.
Smoke breaking. Saberlight silence, gets to the wall quickly. In jumps KP, the Ravage trips onto 3. Light Strike and Laguna Blade, looking to kill off the DP. Saberlight can't turn and fight, but they get Hyde with Moonmeander and Tomato. Light Strike raise off the Lina and they get a double kill for Morphling. I don't think Talon stand stand a chance now. 2 heroes dead, 2 big cores gone for a minute and a half. No Enchantress, and high ground is ready for the taking here as TSM.
Yeah, like the way I think Talon approached that fight is about as logical and effective as it gets. Like, go on Death Prophet, burst her down, don't let her get off Exorcism, but there's just too many weapons on this TSM team. You use all that, like a BKB Lena to kill Death Prophet, and then all of a sudden, like, Marcy's jumping in with a BKB and helping kill Lena with this Morphling. Like, this Morphling just kills everybody, like, BKB or not, doesn't even care.
The Yondesk is there. A toss around. Can't finish Mikoto off just yet. Focusing Q instead. A rebound dispose. Puts him in an awkward spot and needs the buyback from him. And get the coil on Marcy and Tiny. But the toss is there from Broyle. Secure the kill on the puck and surely secure the game.
Yeah, that's got to be it. This Morphling untouched the entire game. 11-0 M1. Tomato showing why, you know, against this TSM team, you may just need a first phase ban of Morphling, particularly when they have that first pick and can do that 4-pick Morphling into banning out, you know, the pesky counters, and just didn't really feel like Talon had a good response ready for it. They picked this kind of slow-paced draft that didn't really actually scale that well.
Yeah, Lena looked decent, but that's Morphling completely untouched. Breaking through every member of Talon now. Q the next on the menu. Even diving into the fountain, but turning quickly to focus down the throne and tie things up in its best of 2. 1-1.